Hey guys, we're here at Ability Fest 2024 and I'm so excited to be a part of the day. The vibes are so high, the sense of community is vibing out here. The accessibility features are amazing. I've already tried out the silent disco. Nothing is off limits to anybody. I've already spoken to a few people here today and they're saying that some people it's their first ever music festival experience, which is just, it's about community, it's about music, it's about good food, it's about everybody being here together, and it's Ability Fest 2024. And as you all know, Dylan Alcott is the man responsible for this whole day, and so I'm thinking maybe we should go and find him and have a little chat. What do you reckon? Dylan Alcott, thanks so much for joining us today. How are you?
I'm bloody excited. Yeah. Ability Fest officially live, and there's people here. The sun's out, baby, so it's good.
I know. I packed. I just flew in from Sydney, and
what is this?
Well, I'm not from Melbourne.
I'm tanning.
I know. I know. That's it. There's so much nice grass out there. I might have to go and have a little lie down.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Since starting Ability Fest, have you noticed a shift at all in other festivals in their accessibility?
All major events are getting a bit more accessible and inclusive of people with disability. Probably not quick enough, but it's happening. And do you know why they should do it? Not just because to do the right thing, is to make a shitload more money. I'm someone who wants to buy a ticket. I want to see live music. I want to see sport. I want to go to events, but we often never got thought of, but now we are.
Has there been a time where you've had a conversation with someone where it was kind of one of those moments where you're like, this is why I'm doing it? Has there been a sort of standout moment like that at all?
Oh, every single year at Ability Fest, I end up crying because when I see a brother or a sister or a girlfriend or boyfriend or a mum or dad getting to take their family member to a music festival for the first time and they're in tears and they come up and say thanks, I'm like, don't thank me, thank you for coming. We often get left out of that conversation and we can't attend a lot of things, and that's not fair. We deserve the choice to get out there and do whatever we want to do in an environment that's accessible for us, inclusive of us, where it's safe and you can just bloody have fun.
Because I was reading a quote that you said that you were at a music festival was one of the first time you felt like completely included.
When I was younger, the first place that I ever felt included was a music festival. Yeah. No one cared about my disability. They were just there for the music. And I was like, wow. I snuck into Falls underage. It was nice. And then I remember thinking, like, I'm lucky I had awesome mates and a great family who would help me around pretty non-accessible landscapes for me. And I was like, wow, if you didn't have friends like mine, what do you do? Well, guess what? You don't get to go. So that's why we built Ability Fest, to bring it to everybody. You know, hopefully all around the country, all around the world. I went to Coachella this year with one of my best mates, Dom Dollar, and the head of accessibility came up and said, we love what we do at Ability Fest. We copied it. I was like, sick. I was like, where's my ticket? But I was also like, how cool is that? That's what it's about, right?
Yeah,
and, you know, we love that. And, just so grateful for the support that we've had.
So you've got the accessibility features here today. What do you think is the one that you're like most excited about, or is it all pretty even?
We have elevated platforms, pathways, Auslan interpreters. We've got a sensory zone for people who are neurodivergent. The thing I love the most though is in the silent disco, the dance stage and the main stage, we have vibrating, haptic, tactile suits. So for the deaf community who can't hear the music, they can put on a suit and it vibrates to the beat.
So you work really closely with people who are within all the different communities, and that's...
You know, this whole site is built by people with disability. You know, my consulting firm GSA, where we hire so many people with disability who work for us, but also we ask our ticket holders, our punters, what do you need? And then we just try and implement it year on year.
I have a bit of an ulterior motive here today though, and it is that I'm going to try and get a song dedicated to me. And so I think we should go speak to some people and see how we might be able to get that done. So come on guys, let's go. Will, how are you going?
Yeah, I'm going great, thank you. Yeah.
What's it like being at Ability Fest here today?
It's honestly so great. It's awesome to see so many people here with so many kinds of disabilities, and honestly, one of the best days of my life.
Yeah, that's amazing. Have you been to many music festivals before this?
Probably about 3 or 4 before this, yeah.
Okay. So one of my little secret ambitions here today is to try and get a song dedicated to me by one of the artists. And I'm just wondering, if you had to try and get a song dedicated to you, what would be the way you'd go about it? What do you think I should be doing?
Maybe ask them up front, simple as that.
If you were to try and get a song dedicated to you, how do you reckon you'd go about it?
Maybe make a big sign or something, or maybe throw like something personal to the artist.
If I could get backstage somehow and then become like their butler, and like just like I'm like, what do you need? I'll do it for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Keita Alexander, the Keats.
How do you know it's my nickname?
Is it?
Yeah.
Shut up, you're lying.
No, a lot of people call me Keats.
I was walking over here and in my head I was like, the Zan, the Keats. And I was like, what could I say? Yeah. I'm out on today and I'm wondering if there was a song that you were to dedicate to myself off that album, and how could I get you to dedicate it to me? Like, what would I have to do to get you to dedicate a song to me?
I feel like I would want to dedicate Queen to you, because I feel like you would go off if there was a party at a house party.
When you're standing in front of the crowd, because I was just thinking about it, do you ever think to yourself, like, damn, like, I've got a lot of power? Even splitting the crowd like you just did.
That
like,
does feel fun.
Yeah.
That I should do that every song, so that makes me feel good.
Yeah.
But interestingly, no. I actually feel like they have all the power.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Bag Raiders, hey guys, how you going?
Very well.
Yeah. You excited for Ability Fest? Pretty keen? Yeah.
Stoked.
Yeah, it looks awesome out there. It looks really fun.
Yeah,
So
it's pretty
should be
amazing.
good.
It's pretty cool, like the sense of community and the inclusivity and everybody, like we've spoken to a few people, it's their first ever music festival they've been able to go to, which
That's
is
so awesome.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
really
we
fun.
love that.
I'm sure you've been asked this a million times about Choice of Arm, but I'm so genuinely curious because I haven't been able to find the answer and I was looking for it this morning because I know you've been asked about that sample a million times before,
Yeah.
right? Like, like, and you never wanted to give it over. I suppose my first question is why didn't you want to give it over?
Well, I think it wasn't that we were like gatekeeping it forever, but we were waiting for the right
Yeah, okay.
thing to come along. He reached out to us maybe 4 years ago or something. Like, it's actually been a very long,
Oh, really?
not with like heaps of back and forth, but just like, he was like, I want to do this thing. And we were like, cool. And then we didn't hear from him for like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I'm doing it. And we were like, oh, cool, great.
We're in the sensory space right now, which is where people can come and unwind if you're getting a little bit overstimulated, which is really amazing for people like myself included. When I just get a bit, the music can be loud and there are a lot of people here. So you can come, pop some headphones on, take a chill out. There's some bean bags and yeah, it's just a really great spot to come and unwind for a little bit. Is this your first Ability Fest that you've ever been to?
No, this is the fourth, I think.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so
Okay.
been on a few.
Is there a standout memory from any of the Ability Fests that you've been to?
One of the years, Peking Duck was playing, and my mate put me on his shoulder, so that was pretty cool. It's getting bigger and bigger each year, and like having the 2 festivals this year, like it's sick.
And my goal today is to get a song dedicated to me by one of the artists playing, and I'm asking everybody, what should I be doing, do you think, to get a song dedicated to me? What's an angle I could take?
Crowd surf, maybe.
Yeah.
Not that I'm advising for that, but want everyone to be safe.
Have to find some nice young, strong people that lift me up and throw me to the front. Okay guys, we're getting close. We're backstage now, and Bag Raiders, I just saw them walking past me, and I don't want to do my own horn and I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but the chat I had with them earlier really did indicate that, they might have a crush. So who knows? The dedication might be on its way. And if not, there's always Ocean Alley. Is this your first Ability Fest that you've been attending?
My first as a volunteer. I came back when the presets were headlining. I can't remember what year that was, but yeah.
Amazing. What's your favourite part about this festival?
Just I think the accessibility and just the teamwork, the amazing leadership that's brought it all together, and then the volunteers. Everybody's having really a lot of fun.
And you were telling me just before, you DJ yourself?
I'm kind of just starting out, but I kind of just do different small parties and all my mates' birthday parties and those kind of things. Yeah, so yeah.
Oh, awesome. And who are you really looking forward to seeing to today?
Ocean Alley would be cool. 1-4 would be cool.
Yeah.
And then obviously James.
So do you look to James and their DJ as like inspiration?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, totally.
And why do you think it is so important for not just Australia, but obviously for the world to have days like today and festivals like this?
Well, I think festivals should be accessible to everyone, right? It's good for Ability Fest to kind of like, just pave the way for, not only Ability Fest, but future festivals.
I couldn't help but notice your epic top. Have you had a lot of compliments on it today?
A few. I'm a big skateboarding guy, so it kind of fits in, right?
Okay, we're here with Dewbs. How you going?
I'm good, thank you.
We just had to chase him down. He was in the in the silent disco. And how's it going out there? How are you enjoying Ability Fest so far?
Oh, it's awesome. Like, it's a really good turnout, and just like the vibes are amazing at the moment. And as you said, you caught me having a bit of fun and stuff. So yeah, no, it's really good.
You've been DJing since you were 12, is that right?
Yeah, I mean, when I was 12 years old, that's when I kind of got my first deck. So I've just been doing it as a hobby. But I want to say in about the last year or so, I've kind of been like taking it a bit seriously. And DJing's like a really cool way just to like express your taste and express yourself.
Do you think that you fill a space and are excited to fill a space that maybe other people can look to and feel seen in that way?
In regards to that, like, I don't really think of myself with that lens in that context. If it resonates with someone and it helps them feel, a part of something or represented, then it's really amazing to hear stuff like that. Yeah, for sure.
No song dedication this time, but we'll see you again at Ability Fest in 2025, and we hope to see more accessibility features at other festivals across Australia and also across the rest of the world.